This is the Hero 4 Black on a EVO SS gimbal. This is the Hero 7. Today I'm going to ride the two together to see if the Hero 7 can actually outdo the gimbal and the 4. So this is the first real mountain bike test of the Hero 7 against the Hero 4 mounted on an EVO SS gimbal. This is the lower third of the WTB Trail at Heil Valley Ranch. Let's see what this is like. This is properly rough, a little twisty. Now both GoPros are recording in Pro Tune on their default settings. The Hero 7 Black is recording in stereo audio. Now the Hero 7 is picking up a fair amount of wind noise here. I thought I covered the mic holes with dead cats on the housing, but it appears I missed the top mic. I've since played around with it after this and I've reduced wind noise quite considerably to the point that the sound quality is now almost comparable to the Hero 4 Black. I'll do another test on that at a later date. And let this person pass. I expect the Hero 4 with a gimbal to lag behind on that corner. I expect the Hero 4 with a gimbal to lag behind on that corner. I expect the Hero 4 with a gimbal to lag behind on that corner. Oh, it's been a month since I've ridden. It shows. Very rusty. I guess I've slowed off a bit. Around the corner. Ooh. And down to the bench. Now here's the Hero 7 Black on a section of wild turkey. The trail here is more linear and smoother to begin with before it hits rocks, and you can see that the camera does a lot better with its Hypersmooth stabilization. Yeah. And then as we turn the corner around here, we hit the rocks and it gives a bit more of a jarring view as to the impact that the rocks have on the bike and the trail. Is that a good thing? Let me know. Now here's the same section with the Hero 4 Black on the EVO SS gimbal. You can see that the whole trail experience looks so much smoother. Now we turn the corner and we hit the rocks. You can see the bike moving around, but from a visual perspective, it all stays very smooth and stable. Again, does that make the trail look easy? Should we have the Hero 7 complement this to give it some of that jarriness, that roughness on the trail? Let me know. We are at the top of Ponderosa. It's loose, stony, a little twisty. Oh. This is a good trail for testing stabilization. Lots of up and downs, some short, sharp bumps, and twists and turns. Now you may notice a slight difference between the Hero 7 and the Hero 4 in the visual appearance. Turns out the Hero 7 was recording on wide and the Hero 4 was recording on super view. I thought both cameras were set to super view, but turns out I didn't do that. And then we get back to the downhill. Very loose trail this. Corners are kind of hard to flow around. Keep your grip. Now this section of the trail is actually smoother, believe it or not, but it's a lot more little bumpy or rolling bump flow, if you could call it that. Oh, that sounded bad. Oh, Ponderosa at the lookout. Right, we will continue round. This is smooth trail. If you're on a trail system that doesn't have rocks, this may be a closer comparison to what you might expect. I can hear quite a bit of wind in my ears. If you're on a trail system that doesn't have rocks, this may be a closer comparison to what you might expect. I can hear quite a bit of wind in my ears. If you're on a trail system that doesn't have rocks, this may be a closer comparison to what you might expect. I can hear quite a bit of wind in my ears. So we'll see what that's like on the video. I don't expect a problem on the Hero 4, but for the black, right. You can get pretty fast down there. Easy to do 20 plus miles an hour and not realise it. So here's the question. Which was better in the side-by-side comparisons? What gave a better image for mountain biking? The Hero 7 with the electronic stabilization, or the Hero 4 with the EVO SS gimbal, the current mountain biker's friend? Is GoPro's gimbal killer response just marketing BS? Let me know in the comments. I haven't looked at the videos yet. I'll do that when I get home, and let me know. Stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see the descent downward pity. I'll also give the links to the raw 4K versions of both the 4 and the 7 so you can get a better sense on what the image quality is like. So thanks for watching, stay tuned, and see you on another trail. So we're going to do a final run back down from the top of Ponderosa, back downward pity. Starts off a little stony, lots of small bumps here. So let's do an audio test. GoPro 7 audio test. GoPro 4 audio test. So now we pick up Wapiti. This is pretty rough. Lots of ray change on this. It'd be a real good test for the camera's stabilization. Oh. Lots of ray change on this. It'd be a real good test for the camera's stabilization. Oh. Lots of ray change on this. It'd be a real good test for the camera's stabilization. Oh, and it is rough. Did I say that? So here I'm just sitting on my saddle, even though it's rough. Okay, now back to standing up. Okay, now into one of my favourite sections. Nice. It's always good to get that one with nobody on it. The Hero 4 on the gimbals is catching on my clothing or my pack here. It's in a slightly unusual position, so this is normally not what you would expect from the gimbal when mounted on the chest.
Okay, back to the road where we were just earlier.
So from here we're basically on the same trail that I started off with. So let me know in the comments below what you think of the Hero 7 Black's stabilization feature. I'm actually really kind of impressed with it. No, it's not a gimbal killer. Whatever GoPro says, it won't replace a gimbal. The gimbal far outshines it in smoothness and control of the camera. But for a small camera mounted in a place when you're in hazardous conditions or wet and rainy conditions, I think it's quite passable for a camera. The color on the Hero 7 Black in its default settings, I think outshines that on the Hero 4. I'm really quite impressed with the picture on the Hero 7. Whether that's because it's on the wide setting as opposed to the super view setting, I'm not sure. But let me know in the comments what you think of the two. I'm going to play with the Hero 7 Black audio more, and I'm going to see if I can improve that, and I'll review that in another test coming up. Click on the links coming up to see the full view of the rapidity descent here on the Hero 7 and on the Hero 4 in full screen 4K. That way you'll be able to get a true sense of a side-by-side comparison without it being side-by-side. If you like the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe if you haven't. See you on another trail.
Wow, look at that! Near uninterrupted run down. Woo! Not very often that happens.